Okay, very important lesson. In summary, not one single person will have all the advice or all the answers you're looking for. Okay, I want to start these lessons by just like the tagline, and if you get it, you get it. And if you need the explanation, I'll expand upon it. And just because I'm gonna go off my experience, just because all this stuff I'm telling you guys, it's stuff that I've gone through myself and seen. I've heard this advice, and I think it was it Socrates? He was an ancient philosopher, basically trying to find everybody's quote unquote truths. And I kind of like his style, because he was like, basically heard advice, used it, seen if it was true, right? And I kind of adopted that model. But anyways, not one person has all the answers you're looking for. So, throughout the years, I've partnered and worked with people that make, 6 figures a year, 7 figures a year. I haven't gotten to those levels, but, I've worked with people that have been at those levels, and, you always dream of like, this person is literally a millionaire. They make $1 million a year. I want to do everything that they do in order to do whatever they do, in order to make that money. But usually when you start working with somebody, or you're just close to somebody in proximity, you'll come to realize that not everything that they do aligns with you. They may do things and you're like, I find that kind of stupid, or I find it kind of odd how you don't do this. So that's why, like, some people that you work with or you're close in proximity to, they'll be good at select areas. Select what you like that they do, and just take that. Like, treat it like a buffet, like take what you like, leave what you don't. So, one business partner that I was working with, I'm not going to get into names because, I like privacy, but one business partner I was working with, a couple years back, they were very, very good, business-minded, but when it came down to things, like, it was hard to communicate, you know what I mean? And, I came to the conclusion, man, imagine if I was working with this person and they were better at communicating, or they were better at this, they were better at that. And, I adopted that model, and I just, implemented it to whatever I do, like, my mind always goes to the place like, man, this is a really good business relationship, but imagine if they did X, Y, or Z. And then when I did business, I implemented X, Y, or Z to achieve a better result. Like, I was working with somebody in the past too. They were very, very, affluential. They made a lot of money, but I realized, hey, this person doesn't have good physical health. And, for myself personally, like, I go to the gym a lot, cool. I spend a lot of my time there, obviously. It takes away from, like, online business, but for myself personally, like, it's very, very important, because I feel, more motivated. I have a lot more energy, and, it transfers over to my passion projects online. So, I notice, yes, my time is tied up, but I'm so much more, effective. I'm so much more, I want to say, efficient when I'm doing things, that it more than doubles my output. If I spend an hour in the gym, I'll get 3 hours of work done in 1 hour. So, that focus helps me. If I go to bed actually tired, you can be mentally tired or physically tired. When I go to bed physically tired, I can tell, I got an amazing sleep. The next day, I can do a lot better. I can do a lot more work. I'm a lot more focused because I'm actually tired. That's a problem with a lot of people that just, don't, do any physical activity. I'm not talking, you don't got to work out. You can walk your dog, you can do whatever the fuck you want to do. I don't care. But, that's one truth that, I've adopted and I've been doing over the course of, I want to say, like, 5-6 years that I've been working out. And it's proven to help me a lot more than it's hurt me. There's times where I overdid it too. There was times where, I was working out 2-3 times a day, and I had no time to get my money up. But, like, I looked ripped, but my wallet was, had a keg. It didn't have the 6-pack. I had the 6-pack, but my wallet had it was fat, obese. I was broke, busted, and disgusted, as people usually say. So, the truth lies somewhere in the middle. You guys will hear me say this a lot. The truth lies somewhere in the middle. It's never just one extreme or the other. Doing stuff where you're very well-rounded. When I was in high school and such, I always bring it back to high school, because I always feel like I thought different than a lot of people. I'm 21 now, but even back in high school, I didn't really look to see, I was the best at this, or I was the best at that. My main goal was to be the most well-rounded that I could be and get the most experience that I possibly could. I took courses that normally people wouldn't take. Like all of my friends and stuff were taking sciences, and the Asian six-pack with the fucking 3 maths, 3 sciences, whatever the fuck. I took some physics. I was interested in it. I liked it. But I also took wood shop. I also took auto shop. A lot of the slower kids took that stuff. People ask me, why did you do that? But sometimes it takes a different kind of thinking to get you the things that you want. It's not necessarily thinking the exact same way as everybody else. So just apply that to your life. Try to be more well-rounded. And I want to say that's all for this video. See you guys in the next one.